Hi, I'm Brett Michael Phillips, and welcome back for video 7 in our 7-video series on the anti-secret, why the law of attraction doesn't work. Today we're going to come to the last of these obstacles and problems, and in some ways it's the trickiest and the biggest obstacle, but also the simplest in some ways. What is it? Lack of embodiment, lack of connection to what I call the quantum field. It's that you literally have squeezed the consciousness out of your body, and you can no longer connect to the flow of life and the incredible gifts and benefits that it can bring to you. This is why I say this one's a little abstract, right? But it may be for many of us the biggest missing piece. Why? This is completely ignored, not only by typical law of attraction, secret kind of stuff, but pretty much the entire personal development, energy healing, new age, coaching world. Almost nobody knows about this, and even fewer have an effective solution to get re-embodied, to get the consciousness back in your body, to reconnect you into the quantum field, the flow of life. So, to see if this is your issue, I'm going to ask you some simple questions right now. Let me ask you this. Have you strived and struggled and worked hard, but not achieved anywhere near the level of success you think you should deserve? Have you developed talents, skills, abilities, and applied them, and watched other people get the benefits and rewards of your hard work, of your sacrifice? Are others collecting the money on the value you have created? Have you done a ton of positive thinking, energy healing, masterminds, vision boards, etc., and gotten nothing but small or no results? Have you seen other people you know do the exact same things as you and get great results? Why is that, right? Why is that, right? Well, it's pretty simple. What you may not realize is you are stuck in your head, living life from a mental place, scheming and planning, trying to figure out what to do to make your life be the way you want, right? What job do I take? What education do I get? What stock do I buy? Who should I marry? Where should I live, right? We're so focused on the level of action of what do I do to have success, we never stop to ask, what is it about me that may not be ready for success? As another example of this, I remember when I first started working with my dating coach between my marriages, right? Long story short, got married the first time, didn't work out, spent a couple years recovering, got back into the market, and it was a lot harder because I was older. The world had changed, right? So I started working with a dating coach. And at first he thought, Brent, this will be easy, right? But I did terribly. I couldn't find a girlfriend to save my life. And he was like, Brent, I don't get it. You have all the boxes checked that you really need, right? You're not that bad looking. You still have your hair. You have a cool car. You're into energy healing and new age stuff. You love animals. You're interesting. You have a good sense of humor. He didn't understand why it was nearly impossible for me to find a girlfriend. No joke. I had over 150 dates with over 50 different women over the course of a year. This was after a psychic had told me, hey Brent, you're going to go out, you're going to meet someone, you're going to fall in love, and you'll be a father before you know it. And I went out on this mad binge of dating. I bought new clothes, I bought a motorcycle, I started getting on the list at clubs, right? Going to bars and meetups and dating sites on the internet, all this stuff. I had hundreds of dates with dozens of women. Nobody was interested. And one day, my coach got it. He goes, oh my God, Brent, it's simple. You're totally disconnected from the quantum field. You're so deep in your head trying to do everything with manipulative action from the mind and ego. And he said, Brent, I got good news and bad news. The bad news is I cannot fix this. And this is my life coach. I paid him for over 100 hours of one-on-one coaching. And he helped me a little bit, right? Helped me get a better wardrobe, learned how to develop social skills, right? Introduced me to some people, showed me cool places to go for singles events, right? But I couldn't make it click. So bad news was, he goes, hey Brent, I don't know how to fix this. Good news is, I know someone who can. And he introduced me to his master teacher, who later became my mentor, Carl. And he taught me about the quantum field. He taught me how to beam people with energy to literally refill them with consciousness. He showed me the process of what we call movement feedback holography, which is a special process of some very specific movements done in very precise ways that literally refill your body with consciousness, that reconnect you to this quantum field. And so if you check the boxes on all the other things we've covered in this series, if you've learned how to clear subconscious blocks, you've done a lot of work to clear yourself out on the subconscious level, and you're still struggling. If you are detached from result, if you've gone through awakening, you understand the truth about you and life and the universe and how it all works. If you've gotten past linear thinking, if you've learned how to access the theta state, if you've learned about the law of exchange and you're applying it, if you've done all these things and you're wondering, why am I struggling? Why can't I get ahead? Why can't I make serious money? Not just enough to survive, but enough to really transform the quality of your life, to take the vacations you want, right? To go to the games, the concerts, the theater, to get the clothes you want, the car you want, etc., right? If none of that is happening, this is probably it. You've been disconnected from the quantum field. And the only way I've ever found that really works is what I learned from my late mentor, the advanced third generation consciousness technology, the quantum field work, the beaming with energy, the movement feedback holography. That is, in my experience, the only thing that works. The good news is I got a whole series of videos specifically about the quantum field and how to reconnect on YouTube for free. So please go check out the video description right now. If you like this, if you want to learn more about this stuff, please click like, please click subscribe. You might go to my website, awakeningdynamics.com, sign up for the free Healathon live webinar, and I will actually do some of these quantum field processes with you. And the Healathon is the only way to get to do them for free with me. So I do them several times a year in order to give you this experience to see for yourself that this is different. It's real. It works. There's nothing else like this anywhere in the world. This is what I needed. Because I look back on myself, when I first met my late mentor, I had been a full-time energy healing practitioner for 5 years. I had improved my life significantly. I got off disability. I was able to support myself, right? I didn't lose my home. I didn't lose my car. I survived my divorce, but I was not thriving. I was just surviving. It was this quantum field work, getting out of the head, refilling with consciousness. This is what catapulted my life to a much higher level. I nearly tripled my income in a year. I found love. I got married again, and the second time it stuck, and I have a wonderful family. I'm not saying this to brag, just to emphasize I was the world's biggest head case. I had done hundreds, if not thousands of hours of subconscious clearing. I had done all these clarity processes, right? Life maps, contracts, vision boards, wish lists. I could get deep into the theta state very easily, in milliseconds, in fact. I knew all about the law of exchange, and I was pretty good about it. I did all these things right, and I was still stuck and struggling. What I was missing was embodiment. It's really that simple. So if you'd like to learn more, just go ahead and check out the subscription. You'll see a link there to my quantum field video series right here on YouTube. That will take you much deeper into this last obstacle of how do I get consciousness back into my body? How do I reconnect to this quantum field? How do I get luck and coincidence and circumstance to work for me rather than against me? And it's crazy the weird things that happen in your life when you start to get reconnected to the quantum field. It's really absolutely insane, some of the things that happen. Solutions will come to you even before there is a problem, right? That I had an experience once with my mentor. We had gone to the airport together and we were stuck in the back of a huge security line at LAX. I thought we were going to miss our flight. All he did was connect to the quantum field, and out of nowhere, a TSA agent came up to him and said, "Sir, can I bring you and your friend through the VIP check-in?" And we bypassed the security line and made our flight. Afterwards, I'm like, "Hey, Carl, did you know that person?" He was like, "No, that stuff happens to me all the time." This is your biggest secret. I'll just warn you though, the quantum field route is longer and it's harder and it's weirder. There is a steep learning curve. I can teach you to get to a theta state and do healings and block clearings in a matter of hours. I don't know how to reconnect you to the quantum field permanently in hours, but I do know how to do it. It's just a longer process. And with especially the quantum field work, the third generation technology, the good news is it's not a matter of whether or not you can reach your goals. It's only a question of, will you give up before you get there? Because this works pretty much 100% for everyone. If you're willing to put in the effort, put in the work, put in the time, get uncomfortable, you will see phenomenal results in your life. I'm going to keep this one short because, again, you want to learn more, come to one of my events, especially the Healathon live webinar. I will show you and demonstrate some of the quantum field work so you can experience it for yourself in real time. You might contact me for a private session. We can do it that way too. And please, if you're interested to learn more, check out the link in the description, right? Click the link. Bunch of great YouTube videos on the quantum field. It was actually my first YouTube series. Check it out and try this. Give it a chance. Again, it's weird, it's different, it makes no sense, but this is the most powerful work you will find anywhere on the planet. And for better or for worse, I am the only person ever that my late mentor gave permission to teach and practice this work. So it's really something special. Give it a shot. It will change your life if you let it. So we're now here at the end of our series on the anti-circuit, the reasons the law of attraction doesn't work. I hope you found this series useful. You may not have all these blocks, but even if you just have one of them, it can shut you down and keep you stuck and struggling. So apply it, use it, go to my website, come to the events, manifest your life in the right way for you, and I will see you on the other side. I'm Brett Michael Phillips signing off, and I hope to see you again on my YouTube channel, my website, my live events, my intensives at some time really soon. And I would love to make you my next spectacular success story. Until then, please take care and namaste. Bye for now.